Hola mis amigos and possible amigas, my name is Tam316 and welcome back to another episode of Reading Your Comments. It is Thursday or maybe Wednesday if you're watching us a day early on Patreon. For those of you who don't know, the Patrons get an option to watch both these and the reaction videos up to a day early, sometimes more, and you get your name and description as well. But regardless of what day you're watching us on, let's go ahead and read some comments. Rhea Seehorn and Better Call Saul is simply amazing. In fact, most of the cast put in performances that are superb, but Don Elalio, I think it is one of the coolest baddies I've ever seen in a long time. As far as Rhea Seehorn goes, I agree, she's stupendous. I do wonder what's going to happen to her character in this last season, because something's going to happen. I don't know what, but I'm nervous. Here's my vote for more episodes of Green Wing and British Empire. Well, I'm sure you were happy yesterday, because I posted Green Wing 2 yesterday, and I'm sure we'll do more in the future, because that show is wild. British Empire? I don't know. I've done 2 episodes. The last one was over a year ago. It was actually my last video of 2019. Actually, we did the New Year's special that they did. So, more of that in the future? I don't know. We'll see. Hope you'll do more Thin Blue Line at some point, but keep up the great work. Speaking of shows I haven't done since December 2019, Thin Blue Line. The first episode I did, I think, in July of that year, and it was really weird because I had, recorded it, and BBC blocked on YouTube, and I forgot to delete it. And then, 2 weeks later, they changed the block to them still having the monetization but allowing it on YouTube. I doubt I can get that kind of luck again, which is why the second one's on Dailymotion. But I honestly did really enjoy that show, and there's not that many episodes, so I'd definitely be open to more. Will you be doing Reading Your Comments forever on this channel? Yes. 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter? That's an American show, isn't it? Which segues perfectly into, can you react to more American shows? I don't really see why I would, to be honest, unless it fits something. There is one American show that was Channel Points requested that we're actually going to do near the end of May, simply because it fits the bill of something I'm doing soon. But in general, I mean, that's not really what the channel is, you know? Unless it's an American show that was super popular in the UK, then probably not. Yes, the Inspector in Black Books was Colin McFarlane, who played Loeb in Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Yeah, I knew it was him. Plus, I watched those movies freaking recently, especially The Dark Knight, so you'd think I'd fucking recognize him. Yeah, The Sweetie is the kind of show that Life on Mars is harkening back to. Okay. Would something like that be worth checking out for myself, maybe doing a video on it? Let me know. Get him, Hot Fuzz. Of course, he was in that film twice. That's right, he was the, what was he? He was I guess, secretary, technically, in front of the PlayStation, and there were twins. There were 2 of them, but it was the same character. I think that's what Bill Bailey's role was in that. That was a good movie. Love the magician setup in IT Crowd. You really think, well, this guy has to look like a magician so much that they've spoiled it. Then the reveal is the most magician-looking magician magic man that you've ever seen. Yeah, and he wasn't even a good magician. Poor dude. Was the guy Dan in the pub mechanic in the work experience episode of In-Betweeners? That's episode 7, I think. It's where Will goes to work, right? At a mechanic. I think you're right. I think it is the same guy. I also like how Noel wasn't a dick to the couple as far as he knew they're a legitimately married couple and he believes the husband was genuinely embarrassed. He was more than willing to accommodate his wishes and seemed to be doing everything he could in order to rectify the situation. He could easily just told them to grow up and get life, stop being so sensitive, full credit him for that. Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. He could just said, fuck off, you wasted my time just sitting here recording this. Come on, you all wanted to be on the show and you're telling me to edit this out? Whatever, bruh. But yeah, I mean, he handled the situation incredibly well. So, I mean, regardless of what you think of him, he did a very good job there. As soon as a kid in Old Saturday Road Show came on the screen, of course he's an actor. He was in Only Fools and Horses episode. Ah, really? Well, I guess Noel didn't see that episode. So many things have changed in the world over the last 40-odd years, but nothing about Noel has. Not his hair, not his beard, his clothes, his jokes, his idea of entertainment. That being said, he really was the king of Saturday evening TV in the 80s. I wonder how it would be if he got a I know apparently he's gone a little crazy recently, but what if he were to get a show, now? You know what I mean? I wonder how it would do. I feel like at least the first series would do pretty well for nostalgia reasons, but I'd be interesting to see if he were to get a show now, what it would be, how it would be, how people would react. I don't know if it's a realistic possibility or not. I don't know what he's doing, but it would be interesting. Alright, y'all, that's gonna do it for another episode of Reading Your Comments. A little bit of a shorter one this week. I like to alternate. Like, sometimes, like I've talked about before, sometimes we'll do the Reading Your Comments where it's like more long-winded answers and, you know, we talk about more stuff in depth, and there's ones where it's, you know, just shorter answers, just more, you know, rapid fire, and this is one of those, basically. So, you know, good to mix it up. But if you want a chance to get your comment read next week in Reading Your Comments, there are 4 places that you can comment. This video, yesterday's reaction to Green Wing, the reaction that comes out tomorrow, and the reaction that comes out next Monday. Those are the places to comment if you want a chance to get your comment read in next week's episode of Reading Your Comments. I also forgot to mention that the comments from this video were pulled from last week's episode of Reading Your Comments. American reacts to Black Books 4, American reacts to IT Crowd 14, I think it was? 14, yeah. And American reacts to No Edmonds Saturday Roadshow. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it for this episode of Reading Your Comments. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch, where I stream every single day, my second channel for Instant Views, my Twitter. If you will follow me on my Patreon, if you will support me on my daily motion and my VO, all those things are down in the description down below. Thank you again to all 78 of my Patrons currently named in the description for your constant support of me and my channel. If you don't know, I said at the beginning, but if you don't remember, you can be a Patreon on me for as low as $1 or £1 to get access to the reaction videos, as well as to Reading Your Comments a day early, and you get your name in the description. Also, in the description is linked to the community Reddit, as well as the daily schedule, as well as the Twitch VOD channel. With all that being said, though, my name is Tafford's Team. It's been another episode of Reading Your Comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.